Right. Hello, everybody. In today's class, we're going to cover the topic of, strange events are no coincidence. What does this mean? So many times things happen in our life that are strange, and we're just wondering what just happened? Why did that happen? And sometimes we don't even realize until later when things develop. We're like, wow, that's so out of control, out of the norm. Why is this happening to me? What did I do? I don't understand. It makes no sense. So, in this wonderful book, Daily Dose of Bitachon, we talk about a situation where Eliyahu Hanavi was, in a time of famine, hiding from this wicked king Achav. And what happened is, out of nowhere, without any expectation, these ravens came out and brought Eliyahu Hanavi some bread and meat. He just trusted Hashem, and Hashem worked in this very unpredictable, very strange way, and went ahead and provided food for him during this famine. The author of this book, Rabbi David Sutton, mentions a wonderful story that happened in his life and with his father that I would love to share with you. That I read it, and I think it's beautiful. It's a story of when he moved to America in 1995, and around that time his father met somebody in the synagogue that was working in the military and developed this application for radar technology to help differentiate between birds and airplanes. Now, he was using the same technology to go ahead and develop and detect cancer cells at a very early stage. And the company, Neuromedical Systems, went ahead and was in early stages of investment. And the author's father went ahead and made a $2,500 investment for each child in these early stages. This company grew, it exploded, did very well. And eventually, they weren't sure, should we sell? Should we keep the shares? But in visiting an elderly lady in the hospital whose son was a stockbroker, this person learned about these shares that they're holding and said, you have to sell them because this stock has become very risky, it's become very volatile, you should sell your shares. And so he went ahead and, he asked his stockbroker, should I do this? He said, okay, if it was recommended to do this, go ahead and do it. Let's share it. Let's sell you the shares, no problem. And turns out that this money was used for the author's down payment on a house. So imagine, from a $2,500 investment. And turns out that a few years later, this company went completely bankrupt. Had he not sold the shares, he would have been left with nothing. So these two events that happen out of nowhere, the first being presented with an opportunity to invest in early stages in this idea, and the second, to know when to sell. So this is to show you that if you have trust in Hashem, at the right time, things will happen, and certain signs will follow, and certain indications will come to guide you. Are you in a situation right now where you're not sure, should I sell, should I not sell? I'm sure a lot of you have the situation right now with real estate or other projects. Sometimes you might have built a very strong business, but the economy is not holding up, so maybe it's a time to exit, to get out. I know this personally because as I build my own businesses, these were my babies. Very hard to sell shares, very hard to exit. But sometimes it's time to say, you know what, I got to bring someone else into the picture who can bring a lot more value. Sometimes it's the time to say, you know what, this is the right time to move on into new projects. And so the same way that Hashem helped and gave what Eliyahu Hanavi needed at the time with these ravens, the same way in this story, keep your eyes open, take a look for what's out there, and make sure not to miss these unbelievable, incredible miracles that are happening every day in your life. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.